Hello, I'm gonna show you how I do my nails, okay? Not how anyone else does it, how I do mine. Yes, it's gonna be messy. Yes, we're gonna get nail polish everywhere, but who gives a fuck because we are men. So, first off, I put on my UV gloves to give myself protection for when they go under the lamp. I then take a base coat and I apply it to each individual nail. A base coat is most necessary because nail polish can be a little runny. So I just like to just apply something simple to my nails. Yeah, and just like to give my nail a little protection, especially like when it starts peeling and shit. It's just like you just need a base coat, and it again makes applying nail polish simpler. So I like to put a base coat and then I put it under my lamp for 90 seconds, right? Not 90 seconds, sometimes 30 or 60 seconds. My lamp also has like a setting that it does do a little bit lighter. Those Q-tips or cotton balls has acetone on it. So if anything is a little running over a little bit, I also try to get that. Because if I don't, it's gonna harden. Okay, now I'm using a lamp. 60 seconds, I'm not going to record the whole 60 seconds, so you'll be able to just see it in time fast. Let's skip ahead a little bit. And then I will do the same thing with my other hand, again, applying a base coat, and then eventually to then put it under the lamp, right? We're going to do it for 60 seconds. Boom. Look, we got one hand done. We got two hands done. Now we're able to apply nail polish. This nail polish that I use, it is called Wicked by Essex. It is a dark red. It looks very light on the first application, but I promise you after the second one, we are ready to go. So I am applying my first layer to every nail, trying to be as neat and as polished as I can possibly can be. If it goes over a little bit, I'm not even too much concerned because I'm going to go over it with a cotton ball or some acetone, and then I'm going to also have my filer to get any of the excess in case like the skin does harden a little bit. But then also, this is amateur night, and the nail polish that's on my hand usually comes off after a day or so because I naturally just wash my hands a lot, especially considering that I cook. So I put the nail polish, my hand under there for like 60 seconds. As you can see, I'm using a little bit of the acetone, the cotton balls, just to get some of that little excess of it, just a little annoyance. And then this is where I use my filer to get some of the things like the base coat with the gel. Some parts of it are hardened, so I'm just trying to get rid of it, trim it up a little bit, going over a little bit with the acetone just to get a more polished look. And then, of course, like the Q-tip for those hard to reach spaces. But we're not trying to do perfect. We're not trying to be perfect. This is amateur night. We're just trying to get done. We're just trying to be a little goth, a little something simple. And voila, I think, oh, I'm still going. I'm still going. Stop touching your hand. Okay, 60 seconds. So with that hand, as you can see, it's looking good, but we're going to put a second layer on because we want it to be dark. Dark, okay? Like it's giving red blood, but we need it to be even darker. So yes, base coat, a nail polish, and then adding another coat. Again, for those who want to try this color, it is called Wicked, right? So again, with acetone, making sure that we get those edges. Go over with a Q-tip as well. Just trying to get as much of the surface area of the nail as we possibly can. And then to eventually put it under the lamp. Okay, again, 60 seconds. If the heat is too hot, I usually put it on a low setting, but we skip that. And then we're using a filer to just give it a little touch up, especially in that place where like the color went over a little bit or just hardened. And again, just trying to account for the spots that it went over a little bit. Okay. I think that hand is good. And then I proceed to do the next hand. Oh, I'm getting better. I'm like that one's pretty fast. Okay, I put that one in the lamp. Okay, now I have done both hands at this point. Now I'm applying a top coat. So when you usually see nails and you see all the shiny shit, that is the top coat. So like it's glaring a little bit, but it's really not reflecting. Top coat really helps with the deflecting of the nail, but also just to protect it. As a in training, I just like to do things right, and boom, put that in the lamp for another 60 seconds. Oh, look, we're about to do the other hand. Yeah, we're about to wrap up here. I do one hand, I do the other, put that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then voila, I am done. It is a little rough, I admit it, but for me, this is great. It saves me $40, and I'm a guy, so of course I can get away with it being a little rough. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and of course, as always, subscribe.